GetLowered, thanks again for tuning in to yet another video. Infamous out here, out of quarantine. And we just stopped by here at my local dealer, House of Thunder. Came by to check out the new 2022 model. Some gentleman just bought a brand new 2022 CVO. Man, that thing is gorgeous. These bikes are, they're just something else. The CVOs, I mean, you see them on the internet, and you see them online, and it doesn't do any justice. You have to see these bikes in person. I know they're like, $50,000 bikes, but man, they're good looking bikes. It's all the attention to detail. I know, you guys could customize your own bike and stuff like that, but I guess it's just something about it already being customized and it being manufactured by Harley-Davidson, and then having that, of course, that value, that resale value with the bike. So CVOs, they're just going to carry that value a little bit further and a little bit longer compared to these other bikes. But yes, they have a few 117s in stock, Lowrider S. They're beautiful bikes, of course. I think the reason why I'm so drawn to the gray one is because I've been seeing my black one for the last 2 years, so maybe that's something that's probably why I like seeing the gunship gray a little bit more. And you guys already know I don't like the crimson red, so far I guess my favorite Lowrider S right now is the black one, of course. And then you know what? I'm kind of between the Barracuda silver and the gunship gray. I really like the silver though, but I don't know. You guys go ahead and leave your comments down below. Let me know which one would you guys rather buy, the gunship gray or the Barracuda silver. I do like the of course, the 117, but I'm just talking about the overall color. But I like what they did with the tank badging. Instead of having that bronze, I just didn't think it would have popped as nice as the black one. I really like that. I think the crimson red could have also gotten that touch, that different tank badging on it. But anyways, out of quarantine. I mean, of course, it's not my first time on the bike. I've been on it. It's just a handful of times. Of course, my little one is still sick. He's still struggling with this damn disease. I think what happened was right before we got the flu. I'm just gonna call it the flu because YouTube doesn't like us using the other word. Right before we got the cough, he was already sick. He had a cold already. And I think that's probably why it's taking him so long to get over this thing. I think it's already been about maybe 9 days, a little bit over a week. And he was still having, some very bad symptoms 6 days later. He was still having fevers. I mean, they weren't as bad as before, but he was still having fevers 6 days after. And he still has the cough. He wakes up in the middle of the night, coughing his lungs out. So I mean, yeah, it's just been bad overall. This disease has been really tough on him, and like I said, maybe that has to do with something along the lines of him already having the cold. Because my niece, she actually got over it a lot sooner, and my cousin's, I believe my cousin's baby is about a little bit over a year old, and she got over it in about 2 days. So it's just been tough on him. And I've been quarantined for a while, and unfortunately there is no more relief program. The relief program has ended, so I'm just using sick hours. I got a ton of sick hours anyway, so I'm not even stressing. I don't even mind. But it is what it is. I would hate to get coworkers sick. I mean, this thing has been affecting everybody differently. You just don't know how this is going to affect you. Of course, there's like a 1% chance, or there's less than a 1% chance for serious health problems. But I have coworkers that have toddlers, they have infants, they have babies, and I do not want them to catch this thing. I do not want them to go through what we've been going through the last 7, 8, 9, 10 days now. So it's just, I mean, it's just heart-wrenching seeing your baby in that you know, stage of just fighting this thing. 104-degree fever. I mean, it was bad, guys. But anyways, I'm out here enjoying my bike. You know, I like just visiting the dealerships, seeing what they have. I was looking forward to seeing the Road Glide ST, some of the touring ST models, but so far they only have the CVO. Like I said, they have another CVO. I believe it's a 2021. But as far as CVOs this year, I'm not a fan of some of the color options that they did, some of the custom colors that they went ahead and did this year. The flame job is just, I don't know. I mean, it's just cringe. I'm not a fan of it. I like more of that classic, those crazy lines, that old school West Coast, you know, style. I do like what they did with some of them, but I think last year was the year of the CVOs. I really like what they did last year, but this year, you know, it's all right. But of course, I wasn't going to buy one. I can't afford one. I mean, I guess I could, but why am I gonna, you know, put that financial burden on my family, on making what, $500, $600 payments, not to mention the insurance and everything else. So yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. But anyways, yeah, the 117, it looks great. It's got some ride height on it. It looks like it sits taller than my bike. After, you know, taking a good look at it, it looks like it looks like it sits higher than my lowrider is. And I got a 13-inch shock on my bike, so who knows? Maybe it has something a little bit taller than the Heritage shock, or maybe it's because it's not broken in. Maybe that's what that is. But overall, the bike looks great. The 117, the new dash, the speedo up here on the handlebars. You know, Harley should have released that bike the way it sits since 2020. Oh, and it has cruise control, of course. So I think that's one thing that a lot of us owners of the 2020, 2021s, I mean, this is the way it should have been released from the get-go. 2 years ago, this is the way it should have been released. And I think that's the one thing that we're probably more salty about, you know, just over everything else. It's just this is the way it should have been since 2020. Just, you know, just my 2 cents. But we also have the demo truck close by. It's actually about a little bit over an hour away from me. I just haven't had the time to go over there, taking care, like I said, of the family, and being away for that long. I really want to go, but I don't know if I could be away from my family for that long. You know, it's an hour out and it's an hour back, and then of course if I'm going to be there demo riding these bikes, I'm going to be there for a good minute, maybe 3 to 4 hours, kind of like most of the times. Typically that's how much I spend at these demo events. But who knows, maybe it's just different. Maybe they'll be a little bit more busier, and they'll only let me ride maybe 2 or 3 times. Who knows? But we're taking the long way home today. You know, it's just the motovlogging, the sound, the audio, it's not that great. I was doing 80 on the way over here, and man, this new shock is performing as it should. It's really soft. It feels great. I'm pretty sure the 13.5 would have been even better, but you know what? It is what it is. Maybe I'll move up to a 13.5 later this year after I get some miles on this 13. But if you're out there considering upgrading your shock, you know, you probably should. But anyways, yeah, I mean, just another beautiful day out here. We've been having clear skies for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and typically I'm on my bike, but like I said, we've been dealing with the flu. So, and the next couple of weeks we're actually looking at 70-degree weather, so it's absolutely beautiful out here in California. Great riding weather. you guys seen, you know, some of the posts on Instagram, of course, everybody's just having a good time in California. NorCal, he's been doing a lot of riding as well. Well, I mean, he does a lot more than I do, but like I said, he usually rides up and down the coast, and you know, it's just beautiful, beautiful photos, beautiful scenery. Everything's just great. Coastal riding, Pacific Ocean, it's great. But anyways, I guess just wanted to check in with you guys, let you guys know what's going on. Just the overall video of what's up and what I've been up to, in case you guys were wondering. And I guess something along the lines of why I'm not motovlogging, or why I haven't motovlogged. And I have been motovlogging. It's just that by the time I get off of work, you know, the sun is down, and the video quality is absolute. I mean, it's just garbage. You can't see anything. It's dark. So I don't know. Maybe I have a few videos. I might edit them and I might publish them. But as far as what I'm motovlogging about, it's just I'm getting over some body issues. Getting old just sucks. Getting old sucks. Back pain, knee pain, recently shoulder pain, and I just been, you know, I had another little episode of back spasms. So I was off the bike for about a little bit over a week with back spasms.
A few moments later.
You know what? I enjoy being on my bike. So, and then of course I have the new seat, so that kind of helps out as well. I got the gripper seat. So talking about the gripper seat, of course, I already have over 1,000 miles now with the new seat, and I like it. All right, I like being moved up on the motorcycle. I like being in control of the bike, a little bit more of an aggressive feel. And I think with the combination of the shock and the seat, the ride has been drastically improved. So it's just an overall video of everything. These are the kind of videos where I typically break them into segments, but I'll probably do that. I'll probably do like a talking head video on some of the parts. I haven't reviewed the S&S Stinger Stealth air breather. I'm a fan of it. I like the overall look. It performs just as the Trask. It feels great. You know, I have more leg clearance than I do with the Trask. So overall, the build has been great. And you know what? Just share your own thoughts down below. Let me know what you guys think on the whole, you know, situation that we're going through. Of course, with the, I guess with the inflation, and you know, I've been seeing messages on my IG about deals and about, you know, just overall deals on bikes. MSRP, pricing, offer sheets, and it's just kind of tough to kind of gauge these things right now because of the shortage and because of inflation. I mean, have you guys seen those charts I always post up? We have a like 20 to almost 25% increase in the used market. So it's just tough to kind of look at these deals, and based off of what I'm used to seeing and based off of my own experience, you know, I see these numbers and I'm kind of like, holy crap, that's high. But at the same time, you know, we're just in just odd times. Anyways, just wanted to check in with you guys, let you guys know what's going on, and I guess just share a few things here and there, and just one of those random moto vlogs. So you guys just stay out there, stay safe. Don't believe everything you read. Life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.